believe you're the favourite tonight to take away the Georgetown medal.
Yeah, apparently, bit of a shock to me. I think all around the Sharks, as in a team, there's probably been a lot of players who probably take votes from me, but yeah, from what I've heard, that a lot of people think I might take it out. But no, we had our vote count last Saturday night, and yeah, between myself and Jeremy Bomford, we actually become joint winners, but went back on to count back on who got the most votes throughout the year, as in polled the most times, and yeah, I ended up coming away with one more poll than Jeremy. So yeah, throughout we both had great years.
How was your season?
Pretty good. Not the best, I guess, but yeah, we probably could have done better. Yeah, we struggled to get a coach, and luckily, or unluckily, one of our girls got injured and stepped up and coached us for the season. Hopefully find a coach and back the tile up again. Yeah, and we definitely need a striker. Yeah, like a definite striker. Yeah, we are sort of lacked with our up-front ability, but yeah.
Who do you think's going to win tonight?
I reckon Georgia Foot will win tonight. She's had a solid season, and yeah, I reckon she'll back it up with a win tonight. Really good player, so she deserves it. Yeah.
You go. Well, I think it's been pretty good actually. Our team went well. We worked hard, but unfortunately we didn't get to take City like we wanted to. But yeah, I think it's pretty good.
This season 55.
You're the top goal scorer?
Yes, top goal.
So you could win the award tonight?
Yes. Personally, I think no. I think Lucy's in with a chance this year. Definitely dominated every single game she's played.
So what makes the Foot family so prominent in soccer?
I think it's just because we all grew up playing together in the backyard. I think play with your dad as a coach, but he works in well with us. He doesn't go too hard, but he goes hard. That makes sense, but yeah.
It was a tough year considering that we had so many people leave the club to Devonport and overseas. But other than that, I think we went pretty well. We had an injury hit start to the year, but we worked in the way and come second in the end. So it was a pretty good effort by the boys that had a lot of time out. So
we did. We had a wonderful year. It was great. Great team, and the Burnie United Soccer Club, and a wonderful president, Darlene, was all come together really well. Yes, my coaching ability was. I had an enjoyable season, and I'm going to do it next year.
Good evening and welcome to the 2013 Northern Awards, including the presentation of the Georgetown Medal. I'll take this time to welcome to do the official opening Mr. Sean Collins, the President of Football Federation Tasmania.
I want to welcome everybody, because I'll forget, I've made a little list. Brian Whiteman, the Attorney General and the member for Bath. Brian's a true football fan, having played the game, and he always comes along. It's great to see you, Brian. Albert is here somewhere, our Mayor. Also, the Launceston City Council have been great supporters of football over the years, so Albert, great to see you. Our sponsors, Peter Bird and Tony Stephen, great to see you in the front here. There's a bit of a temptation when you launch a new competition, particularly when it's at the elite level, which is what the Federation has done this year, and I'm referring to the Victory League for senior men. There's a lot of the media attention goes to that, a lot of the focus goes to it, which is what you'd expect, because in the end it's the top brand, which is what the media are interested in, and that's what you'd expect to happen. It's the same all over the world. It happens in Football Federation of Australia with their A-League. It's the same in England. It'll be the EPL gets all the media, and the underlying ones not so much. But that doesn't mean that the others aren't important. They're just as important. I would look at what is the role of the Federation and what does the board put its effort into, and it is football as a whole. So it's from the under sixes right through to we have a lovely sport because we can keep playing into our 40s and 50s if necessary.
For inspiring sort of stuff. I think everyone here should be very, very privileged to have such dedicated people like Sean and George and John and Kylie to help out through the actual Premier League events and the Football Federation Tasmania. It's fantastic. and it's been a real fantastic thing for us to be involved in. I guess just reiterating on the comments that Sean was making about the community involvement and the community efforts that everyone puts into it, it's a really fantastic side of things to be involved in.
Firstly, to Forestry Tasmania, thank you for being here tonight, guys. Forestry in Tasmania has had such a difficult year, and a difficult 5 years, let's say, or even longer than that. And for them to be here to support the Football Federation is a great testament to the leadership of Forestry Tasmania. I really do pay tribute to you. So it's a great pleasure to be here tonight. There is some irony in me presenting the Golden Boot Award, something I would have loved to have won, I suspect, but it's never quite good enough. Just remember, everybody, that the Football Federation and soccer in Tasmania is really important.
Right, we'll get on with the presentation now of the Golden Boots, starting with the Northern Under-18s. The leading goal scorer for the Northern Under-18s this year was Andrew Wilcox from Somerset Sharks with 33 goals. Northern League 2 goal scorer, leading Golden Boot, for the Northern League 2, Bryce Smith from Devonport on 38 goals. Northern League 1 Golden Boot, Joshua Harris from Devonport, 20 goals. Another ring.
I'm going to say another ring.
The Golden Boot for the Forestry Tasmania Northern Women's Premier League, no surprise, goes to a player who had a very lean year by her standard, only a lazy 55 goals.
Go Georgie! Goal scoring machine.
Forestry Tasmania leading goal scorer for the Northern Premier League from Somerset Sharks, Kyron Johnson, 19 goals. First award is for the Northern Referee of the Year. Unfortunately, this referee can't be with us, he's actually working. It's Mark Spicer.
For those of you who remember Mark as a player, he was an absolute pain in the arse, to put it bluntly. Because a lot of you wouldn't remember because you're all too young. But as a referee, he has qualities that are quite good. Quite good. He's a good man manager and a nice bloke as well. I'll pass this on to him to go with the other 5 or 6 that he has now, I think.
The next award is for the Northern Women's Premier League Coach of the Year. And the award goes to Michael Foote from Oxford.
Hey, Michael, got it!
Thank you very much. I'm not quite sure what Coach of the Year means, to be honest. I suppose it's voted by your peers, which is very nice, very enjoyable. With all the other coaches, the bit of social activity we have after games, everything's forgotten, and yeah, we have a good time. I'm sure other coaches that come to the Alderson Club always enjoy the spread we put on and a bit of fun afterwards. So thank you to them. Congratulations to Launceston City, who won the competition. Dominant side, I said that at our dinner last night. Probably the most dominant sporting team in Tasmania for a lot of years.
The next award is the Northern Premier League Male Coach of the Year. Very, very close counting on this one, and we had to have a recount twice to ensure that we had the correct numbers, but the winner of the award was Stuart Mack.
I told Stuart not to come because he was working late. I think he was still at home around about 7:10. I said, look, she'll be right, mate, if you don't come. He's going to be over the moon. He's just going to be great. To all his fellow coaches, thank you very much, and he's just going to love this. Thank you.
The next lot of awards is for the Champion Awards, and I call on Tony Scott to come forward from Forestry Tasmania to make those presentations. First and foremost, the first Champions Award is for the Northwest Under 14 Combined Leagues, won by Burnie United.
under 14s championship.
Oh,
Northern Under-18 League champions, Somerset Sharks. Northern League 2. Northern League 2 champions, Launceston City. Northern League 1 champions, Devonport City. Northern Women's Premier League champions for 2013 for the 9th year in a row, Launceston City.
This is 9 in a row, so it's pretty chuffed with that. Yeah, thanks Somerset really. Teammates, yeah, pretty challenging year for us this year, so for us to come away with it, yeah, I think we had a lot to prove to ourselves and to everyone else, so yeah.
Forestry Tasmania Northern Premier League champions in men, 2013 Somerset Sharks.
Thank you very much for that. Yeah, it was a great season by the Sharks. We had a lot of hard-working, dedicated fellas. A lot of them playing football for the last few years. Our club was struggling. We got them back on the track and they've enjoyed themselves this year. I've enjoyed myself with them. It's been great. As for the competition, I don't think it's dropped back at all with State League. I think the competition was absolutely strong this year. It was close. From every side could have won any game. It was really good. So congratulations to all the players and all the clubs and all the coaches. Well done.
Forestry Tasmania Northern Premier League State Series champion, or Final Series champion, excuse me. Again, won by Somerset.
Those who missed the final last week, it was a really great game. Refereed really well. It was an intense game from start to finish. Ulverstone scored, then we scored, then Ulverstone scored, then we scored, and then we got a winner. And then right near the end, Ulverstone could have equalised. It could have gone extra time. And I think all the players in the field were glad it didn't, because I don't think anyone could walk afterwards. It was a great game. So once again, close competition, great stuff.
He was the Mayor of Launceston, Mr. Albert Manzetti. Alex Fulton, Chris Collins. After 10 rounds.
Yeah, it was a great season. I got the chance to play up a few grades, which was great. Credit to all you guys that I played against. You know, really wanted to play against you guys. Lots of fun, and a great win to Somerset. Obviously, they had a great season, and it was a pleasure playing against you guys. So thanks a lot.
For the 2013 Fred Pace Medal has been won by Camille Douglas on 31 votes. So you had a year off last year?
No. I decided to retire at the end of
Oh, sorry. So you decided to retire at the end of last year and came back and that must be pretty pleasant.
Look, I was a bit old and tired at the end of last year, so, and the missus had her say too, so decided to hang. There was one reason I came back was to at least say that I'd done as much as my brother had, so and he's here, so he can shout me beer now. So it was a fantastic year, and I thoroughly enjoyed every game of this year and playing with my mates, so it was good. Yeah, look, absolutely. It's I've had a lot of fun this year. I've played in the Premier League for the last, must have been 10 years, and at the end of last year I decided to hang up the boots, and over the off-season I got a bit toey to come up and have another go again, so put on the boots, and by the time I did it was a bit too late to be playing Premier League again, so I ran around the Northern League 1, and look, I had a lot of fun with my mates, and I got a few mates who were playing there, a few over-age boys, so look, we had a lot of fun, and I certainly wasn't expected. We had a lot of Victory League boys drop down and play with us every now and then again as well, so to come and to, I suppose, get this award and to poll as many votes as I did is a really a great surprise.
Lucky enough to get best and fairest, which was a lot of fun. Congratulations to my team. They obviously supported me throughout the season. I did really well to get 28 goals, which was lots of fun. it was really good to see all the different skill levels, and we definitely have a really good under-18s team coming up through the ranks. It'll be good to see how we go in the seniors. Yeah.
The Launceston United women's team this year have improved markedly from last season, coming from the bottom to 4th position, mainly due to a lot of hard work and changing the way that we try to play the game. Hopefully next season we can consolidate our position in the scheme of things, and if they keep working hard, there's no reason why we can't beat the top teams and improve even better.
Great to be here tonight, a tremendous night to recognise the winners in the Forestry Tasmania Northern Premier League and leagues underneath. Congratulations to all the players and officials and club volunteers that make it happen every week and make it so easy for players to obviously run on the park. I guess congratulations to the winners tonight. They can't do it by themselves, and they should thank a lot of their team for that. On all, it's been a tremendous year. The Northern Premier League's been a strong competition. The Women's Premier League went down to obviously the last round with Lonnie City winning, and Ulverston are very close second. The gap's getting closer. So all in all, it's a very good competition, and we look forward to the many juniors coming through the ranks. And again, congratulations to all the winners and all the clubs and officials for all their hard work. And we look forward to continuing to work together to bring better football outcomes for all. Thanks.
George was an administrator of soccer for many, many years. A lot of people wouldn't have seen the guy or known him, but he was a stalwart for Georgetown and for the Northern Tasmanian and Tasmanian State League of the beginning of that, about 1977. And it's a real pleasure to be here, and I'd love to be here next year. Thank you very much.
Goes to Caitlin Story from Launceston City.
Pretty surprised, really. I was expecting a few other people to get it. Everyone had a pretty good season, and I think thanks to FFT really for a great season, and to all the other clubs out there. It was good to play all of yous, and thanks. It's a real surprise, really, because you don't expect it ever, I guess. But it was,
Were you taken back that perhaps Georgia Foot didn't? She obviously polled well during the night, but you seem to have well and truly pipped up.
Oh, well, I was really surprised that Georgia didn't finish up the top, because she's a very good player, and so is her sister. They are very dominant in their team and across the whole board, really. So, I'd like to congratulate them really all round, because they're very good players as well.
Well, congratulations once again on being the best and fairest for the winners. And
second place on 18 votes was Andrew Compagno. The 2013 Georgetown medalist from Somerset came and won. Thanks, guys. I'd just like to thank Forestry Tasmania for being sponsored for the last 5 years. Wouldn't happen without them guys. I'd like to thank the referees this year. I haven't been, the most supportive bloke for the refs through the last few years, but obviously I've done something right this year, so thanks a lot. I'd like to thank Kev this year and the Somerset Soccer Club for accepting me at the club this year and put on a great year. And it's been probably the best year of my life. So thanks, guys.
How do you feel?
Mate, I'm pretty relieved. When I got here tonight, everyone sort of put the pressure on me and said I was probably the favourite. So to come out with the win, it's a massive bonus.
So what brought this turnaround from compared to last year to this year?
Well, to be honest, played at Burnie all my life basically, and just sort of had enough of soccer and went to footy. And I've played footy AFL for the last 2 years, and then decided to come back to soccer this year and just have a bit of a change and play for a different club. And things just went my way this year, and I just wanted to play for the love of the game, and things just went my way. So I'm pretty happy about that. massive bonus. Yeah, you know, we had our final game against Ulverston in the final series on Saturday, and you know, it was probably one of the best games I've been a part of. And Ulverston really took it to us, and they were in front all day. And then, yeah, you know, last 5 minutes we grasped the lead, and yeah, like I said, it was one of the best games I've been a part of. And then to top that off, we had our vote count and managed to come away with our best and fairest for the club. So, you know, all credit to the boys at Somerset. And like I said, it was one of the best years I've played soccer. So yeah.